The rising prevalence of food allergies and intolerances in recent decades is an alarming public health trend, and mounting evidence implicates the widespread consumption of ultra-processed foods as a significant contributing factor. These foods are often packed with artificial colorings, preservatives, emulsifiers, and other synthetic additives that the human body may not recognize or tolerate well, leading to heightened immune responses and increased rates of food sensitivities and allergies. This hidden epidemic not only affects children and adults alike, but also adds layers of complexity to health management and quality of life. Unlike natural whole foods, which contain nutrients in balanced, bioavailable forms, ultra-processed foods bombard the digestive and immune systems with a barrage of chemical compounds designed for shelf life, texture, flavor, and appearance rather than nutrition. Many of these additives, such as synthetic dyes, like tartrazine or sunset yellow, benzoates, sulfites, and emulsifiers, like carboxymethylcellulose or polysorbates, have been shown in experimental and clinical studies to disrupt the integrity of the gut lining, alter the gut microbiome, and provoke immune activation. These changes can make the gut more leaky, allowing proteins and other molecules to cross into the bloodstream where the immune system may mistakenly identify them as harmful invaders, triggering allergic reactions or chronic intolerance. The gut microbiome plays a crucial role in educating and regulating the immune system. When ultra-processed foods disturb this microbial ecosystem, through a lack of fiber, presence of antimicrobials, and chemical additives, they can impair the body's ability to distinguish between harmless and harmful substances. This dysbiosis contributes to the rise in food-related immune problems and inflammatory conditions. Moreover, some emulsifiers and preservatives have direct pro-inflammatory effects, exacerbating allergic responses and potentially worsening conditions such as eczema, asthma, and other atopic diseases. Children, whose immune systems are still developing, appear particularly vulnerable to these effects. The increase in childhood food allergies and intolerances over the past few decades correlates closely with the growing consumption of ultra-processed foods. Early life exposure to artificial additives may prime the immune system toward hypersensitivity, increasing the risk of lifelong allergic conditions. Furthermore, repeated exposure to these substances can sensitize adults as well, contributing to the increasing number of adults reporting new food sensitivities or intolerances. Beyond immediate allergic reactions, such as hives, swelling, or anaphylaxis, food intolerances linked to ultra-processed ingredients often manifest as chronic, low-grade symptoms like bloating, headaches, fatigue, and gastrointestinal discomfort. These symptoms are frequently misdiagnosed or dismissed, leaving many individuals struggling without clear answers or effective dietary guidance. The food industry's widespread use of artificial additives is largely driven by economic and practical considerations. They extend shelf life, enhance appearance, and improve palatability. However, the health consequences of this chemical cocktail are rarely considered in product formulation or labeling. Consumers are often unaware of the potential risks, and labeling regulations do not always require clear disclosure of all additives or their possible health effects. Addressing the rise in food allergies and intolerances tied to ultra-processed foods requires a multifaceted approach. Reducing the intake of foods laden with artificial colorings, preservatives, and emulsifiers is a critical first step. Encouraging consumption of fresh, minimally processed whole foods rich in natural nutrients and fiber can help restore gut health and immune balance. Additionally, stronger regulatory measures are needed to limit or ban additives shown to promote immune dysfunction and to improve transparency in food labeling. In sum, the surge in food allergies and intolerances is closely linked to the proliferation of ultra-processed foods containing artificial additives that disrupt gut integrity and immune function. This trend represents a hidden but significant health threat, contributing to chronic discomfort, increased healthcare costs, and diminished quality of life for millions worldwide. Without greater awareness and decisive action, the very foods designed for convenience and shelf stability will continue to fuel an escalating wave of immune-related food sensitivities and allergies.